When I hear Nikki Haley say America was never a racist country.
Whoa. Wait, stop.
That's what she said. Nikki Haley. She's running for president.
She was trying to be funny.
No.
So how you trying to run for the highest seat and you're gonna say something like that?
First of all,
so that automatically should disqualify you in general.
Yeah.
How the hell I ain't know about that?
Because here's the thing.
All I got to disqualify you in general. Just for even having the audacity to say something like that.
And just ask Nikki, why you change your name? That's not your given name. Remember your father? He had to go to an HBC, teach at an HBCU because where you came from and that name you had, you couldn't teach at no PWI. You better stop playing, Nikki. We pull receipts here. Yeah, we pull receipts here.
I see where you're going.
I mean, all you got to do, okay, let's just go back. Let's see. We go back. No race. America has never been racist. Ask the Native Americans what they think about that. Ask the blacks. Ask about the Japanese in the intermittent camp what they think about that. The Trail of Tears. Ask them what they think about that.
Yeah.
Ask them about civil war. Ask them about segregation. Ask them about Reconstruction. I'm just saying. I mean, you can erase. They can try to erase all that they want to.
Yeah, I mean, but they try and erase history. They try and erase history. They definitely try. But for her to say something like that,
yeah, it's just disrespectful.
To say something like that when the history on it is so rich.
All you gotta do is
right. Google is your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who prepped you before you even said that, but you need to fire them. Come on now, don't do that. Don't be insulting.
But you have to understand.
It's right there in your face. And it's still prevalent today.
Ocho.
It's still prevalent today.
Ocho, you have to understand who you're trying to appeal to. The people that she's trying to appeal to agree with her.
Trump's running mate. She's doing everything she has to do and jumping through every hoop perfectly.
Yeah. Look, I think we're rightly critiquing her performance.
The voters she's trying to reach do not care about her racist statements. They don't mind it one bit. She's trying to appeal to them and forgive it.
They want to be reassured that America is not and has never been racist, and that's largely what she's doing there. She's
nothing
trying to
racist about the
better.
Confederacy. No, feel good about that.
Well, and by the way,
come on now.
There are certain people in our community that's trying to appease, and that's what I tell people. Sometimes you are trying to appease a base that's never going to accept you. All you do is just give them validation because they say, see that black, how he says, oh, he'll take on the black establishment. He'll take on the black community.
Yeah.
But like Tim Scott, he up there with, man, he ought to be embarrassed. He ought to be embarrassed.
Right.
The stuff that he says and how they think, bruh, to know what they say about you when they go home and they close them doors. If you only knew.
Right. They see no different.
They ain't make enough bleach. You couldn't go to Sammy Sosa doctor to make them think of you any other way.
Right.
But we're gonna move on. Check this out.
Yes,
Check this out. Namarita. Namarita? How you say that? Namarita Nikki Haley is her full name. Why you don't go by Namarita? Namarata. Well, you better ask. But hold on. But you didn't have a problem. You didn't have no problem. Your dad didn't have no problem when he needed to get employment from an HBCU.
Right.
Oh, y'all was on keep everything was all hunky dory then. Why don't you go get one of them jobs over there?
Yeah.
Laney Ray asked, Shannon Ocho, if you were offered, would you ever host SNL? If so, how do you think you would do? Would you crack up laughing during the skit? Probably.
Yeah, if we host SNL, I think that would be a great duo. There have been some great athletes that have done it. There have been some great actors
Trav. Oh, Peyton Manning comes to mind. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy work.
Trav last year did it. Did an unbelievable job.
Yeah, I think Drake did it as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think Drake did it. Obviously, with his acting background, he was great. But I think we would fare pretty well.
Yeah,
be high in.
But I don't think Haley. Excuse me, Ocho. To go back, Nikki Haley's last name wasn't Haley. She had like an Indian name.
Wait, so she changed first and last?
Yeah, her last name was like an Indian name, or I don't want to say the wrong thing,
right?
But Pakistani or something. Haley was not her last name. It was not her given name.
Haley's American.
Yeah. Namarita Wada, Randhawa. That don't say nothing about born in America. So Haley, her husband's name was Haley, but damn, she dropped that thing quick.
You don't have a choice. I mean, to get where you want to go, to be accepted in the rooms you want to be accepted in, there's certain maneuvers and tactics you have to do in order to make it happen.
That's what I've been trying to tell people for the longest, Ocho.
Yeah.
Listen, and I'm stay with me, because I'm gonna give you a little history. You see, there were people that came over and they were able to drop their last name and get an American name. Now you tell me what I can drop to not be black.
Shit.
I can't change nothing about you. I can say Porter, I can say Kicklighter, I can say Durst, I can say Dasher, I can say Spielberg. But when you look at me, you still know what? I'm black. So don't give me all this notion. Well, I don't see color. Yes, you do. And I think Gerard Mayo summed it up best. You do see color. You're not colorblind. That's why when the light turns green, you take off. When it turns red, you stop. Just like at a stop sign. Because if you colorblind, how do you know when to go when the light turns? The question is, it's not whether or not you see color. What do you do, and what is your reaction to the stimuli once you see that color?
Yeah.
People need to stop playing. Stop this notion talking about I don't see color. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do. And stop telling me. First of all, if you know how many black friends you got, Ocho, I got to stop it. Because you see the plight that's going on and you pretend like you don't. So in other words, you don't have black friends, you know black people. There's a difference between the two.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many Hispanic friends I got. I don't know how many Asian friends I got. Yeah. I don't know how many friends I got.
I can't.
Because I don't even look at them like that. I don't.
If you can count them, if you can count how many you got, then you ain't got enough.
Yeah. Well, first of all, they're not cars. They're not possession. They're not things that you're supposed to be able to count.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Right. Now that I think about it, I got four Asian friends.
Right.
I got 4 Hispanic friends. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Would you ever go into politics?
No, because you got to lie.
Okay. I want to see where you're gonna go with it.
You got to lie. You got to make promises that you can't keep.
Yeah,
because
that's a part of the game.
That is, and I couldn't lie to the people to promise them some things and knowing that I'm not going to be able to deliver them. I can't do that.
Right. So I want a better question for you. Obviously, getting off topic just a little bit. When it comes to presidential candidates, politicians, those that are running for Senate, for office, whether it be small cities, big cities, and the people in the masses understanding that to win elections, that it's whoever tells the sweetest lie that makes you believe that you are actually in control of the outcome. You're never in control. You know, there's certain things that they tell us. I don't want to cause any controversy, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, you have
whoever tells the sweetest lie normally wins.
Yes.
Let me see how I can fool the masses and make whatever I'm saying believable. The chances of me actually executing what I'm telling you just to get myself in office, probably not, because everything is already set in stone. The people pulling the real trigger, let me take my glasses off. The people that really run the world, that pull the triggers, that give the green lights on what goes and what's going to go and what's not going to go, what's going to pass and what's not going to pass, you can't even see them.
Yeah.
You can't even see them. I mean, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to go there. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, but I like the look. I don't want to be in politics because I don't want to lie to the American people to get in there, and I'm not going to be able to fulfill what I promised them I could be able to do because I'm only one person. And then you got to. So it's no. I don't want to do anything with politics. So Lady Ray, to answer your question, maybe I don't know what I would take it serious, and so I wouldn't laugh. But it's all dependent on how serious what the skits are.
Right.
Because obviously someone is writing the jokes for you, and hopefully they're gonna let me, write it in such a way to something that I would say or how I would say it. But it would be an honor. It's something that I really haven't thought of. I've never thought about being on Saturday Night Live, but obviously what an extreme honor that would be.